Hello everybody, I hope everyone is doing well and welcome back. So today I'm going to create a look using the new Melt collection. This one right here. Everything's in Spanish, so please bear with me. It's the Amor y Mariposas collection. It looks absolutely stunning. Laura really poured her heart into this one. It's beautiful. I'll give you a little collection tour. So you open up the box here, and up there we have a mirror, 3 lip liners, 5 lipsticks, and 3 gel liners. And then down here, it flips up, and then we see the beautiful Laura there, looking stunning. And then she also wrote a very sweet letter, which I'll include a photo of so you can read it. When I first received the collection, I read through it and I definitely cried. It's written beautifully. And then we have an eyeshadow palette up top there, a blush palette, and these beautiful brushes. I love the Melt brushes. They're such good quality. And these ones are so pretty. They have a little butterfly there on a little heart. It looks so cute, and the bristles are red. They really stand out and they look very romantic. And there's these really cute little stickers here, and this one has her sweet little puppy dog in there. So cute. So I'm excited to get creative and colorful today with this collection. But before we get into it, I'd love for you to subscribe if you aren't already. It means so much to me, and let's get to it. So I'm starting with my base all complete. I'm going to list and link everything I used in the description down below, just in case if you're curious. But I first want to get a feel for the collection, just look at all the colors, just so that I can get the wheels moving on a color scheme I want to go in with. I was also looking at Laura's makeup looks because they're always so intricate and interesting and different. I'll include some of the screenshots I really enjoy. I remember when I used to do a lot more wild and crazy eye looks, I would always refer to her page because she always has like a grungy take, but they're still very detailed in a way. They look effortless but very complicated at the same time. I just love how she executes things. There's this one right here that has like a lot of blue. I really like the inner corner detail. I'll have it up on screen so you can see, but I love how the inner corner kind of hugs the inner corner but then goes up into the crease there. I really enjoy that. I might try to switch up the colors or something, I don't know, or use a variety of colors, but that one is really speaking to me today. But I want to see these gel liners and the lipsticks and the blushes so I can come up with my own combination. But look at the little unit cartons. They're so beautiful. I love how the butterfly is surrounded by this kind of sun ray, and it's really fun because when you open it up, it's like a little red carpet. So your products have a little moment on the way out. It's all velvety. I've never been on a red carpet, but my products have. So here they are swatched. There's 2 metallic ones and 1 matte. I can't believe how bright this one is. I don't think the camera is even picking up how neon pink it is, but this one's the matte color and these 2 have a sheen to them. Very beautiful. I do prefer the matte ones over the shimmery ones. I just find them to be more versatile with my preferences. Then we also have the blush palette, which the cover looks like this. Has a beautiful monarch butterfly on it. And you get 6 blushes. This one really catches my eye. So does this one. So we got a couple different finishes in here. There's mattes and satins. I think there's only 2 satin shades. This one here and this one there. And here is the palette, which I was expecting it to be way bigger than it actually is, which I'm very happy about because I'm not a huge fan of big palettes. Like I was expecting this to be kind of the size of a Morphe palette or like the Anastasia and Norvina Pro palettes or whatever, but I really like this one. It's almost the size of a Natasha Denona palette. It's a little bit bigger, but I was expecting it to be like huge. I don't like huge palettes because I find them to be organized weirdly, like they're sometimes intimidating to work with. I really like how this one is laid out. Like we have the color ranges in rows and it kind of makes more sense and it feels more approachable. So we'll see what I can do here. There's lots of colors that catch my eye. I just swatched all of the shimmers that are in the palette and they feel very improved from their last palette. Was their last palette the cool toned one? The Mary Jane? The shimmers in that one were very loosely pressed and they were super crumbly and dry feeling. These ones feel the opposite, super creamy and smooth. Like there's no chunkiness whatsoever. It just glides on beautifully. This tequila shade is beautiful. Look at that. They have a lot of moisture in them. That orange shade is beautiful as well. Look how much payoff there is. Okay, so that's relieving. They definitely improved the formula, which is good news. I don't know what I want to do today. There's so many beautiful colors in here. I'm very drawn to this orange shade, this peachy one, and this more mint color. Oh, but this green is also beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. All of it. All of these colors look so rich. I haven't played with a colorful eyeshadow palette in a while too, so I think that's why I feel extra excited. I don't know what's going on, you guys, but I am struggling with my creativity today so hard. I just tried to do 2 fun-ish looking looks on this eye, and they birthed out really horrible. I disliked both of them. I really did. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm just gonna try to do something more on the simple side, yet still colorful and fun, and I'll just marinate on something really intricate and cool for another one of my videos this month. But all I can say is that all of the products so far are performing very beautifully. I think I'm most impressed with this gel liner in the shade Concha. It's the pigment paint. It's super pigmented. I was able to layer it up without it getting crumbly or weird or dry, and the shadows are performing beautifully as well. It's just my color placements or something is wrong today. So I think I'm just gonna use the greens on top. Those are really inspiring me today. I'm just gonna do something simple just to get a feel for the product, but yeah, I'm sad that my creativity is not working today. I'm trying to not beat myself up, but it is what it is some days, you know? But I'll for sure do more with this palette this month because it's very beautiful. I'm just building up this nice neutral shade in the crease just to get a nice base. This eye hurts so bad. That's why I don't do 3 looks 1 palettes anymore, because they really hurt my eyes, and my eyes suffer for the next couple days. I get all dry and flaky no matter how gentle I am in the removal process. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the lighter green and I'm gonna put that in my crease. I really liked the looks of this before I went in with the pinks and peaches. I know I just did a green look with a shimmer shade, but let's just pretend that this is a holiday look without the classic like black liner and red lip, although I am planning on filming one of those as well. Let's just take a little funner route and not so expected. Now let's take the deeper green. I'm gonna layer that on top. Now I'm switching my brushes to the more flat one from this collection. It's angled and more flat, yet it's still fluffy, and I'm taking the deepest green and I'm pressing that onto my lid. And then I'm going to take that fluffy brush again, go in with that mid-toned green. Now I'm taking a smaller pencil brush and I'm taking the deepest green, and I'm going to place that on my outermost corner, blending that out. I might take this all the way in actually for a heavier smoky look. And then with that same brush, I just wiped it off though, taking the mid-toned green just to kind of help soften and blend that out. And then I'm going to switch my brush to this one, which is like the flat cleanup brush, but I'm taking the lightest green once again. And who knows, maybe you guys are going to love the looks I hated. I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a weird mood today. But I really like these matte greens. I think they're very pretty. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do this eye real quick. And here are the eyes all done. I actually love these tones of greens. I think they're so fun. Imagine it paired with like a beautiful forest or emerald green dress or something. Gorgeous. But now let's move on to the blush palette. Let's pick one out. I'm drawn to these two. A pink would be really fun, but I want to keep it more subtle. So here they are swatched. Some of them are very, very light and pale, like these ones. These ones barely show up on me, but I'm very drawn to these two here. I might try out this more red rusty shade. I think that'll be really nice with the green eye. I'm gonna use this bigger brush here. Oh dear. Oh, I really like that color. I was expecting it to be a bit more red, but against my skin tone right now, it pulled out a lot more of the bronze. Quality seems nice, and I feel like I would actually reach for this one. I feel like I get a nice range of blush shades. I don't know if it compares to my Patrick Ta blush palette. That one is like perfection in my eyes, but I do see myself reaching for this one time to time. So I just quickly swatched the 3 lip liners. So here they are. We get like a nice deep plummy red shade, a nice bright pink, and this gorgeous rusty red. It might be fun to do like a red lip with this, or it might be too Christmas. I don't know. Let's see the lipstick shades now. I haven't swatched them yet. So I swatched 4 of them, but this one sadly isn't like rolling up. It feels like it wants to roll up. I just have a weird tube. There's some of these lipstick shades that have like chunky glitter in them, like this pink one here, which I'm not a huge fan, and I don't really like these colors personally. I'm not the biggest fan of their lipstick formula. I find them to be a little bit on the dry side. They can be quite tuggy, and their shades are really, really fun in theory, but I just never reach for them because they're a bit too wild for my tastes. So I might just take something from my collection instead of going in with like a bright pink or purple, because I feel like that's going to throw off this look. But the lip liners feel really, really nice. They feel like the Perfectionist lip liners that I've been really loving. I'm first going to line my lips up with the shade Bare from Melt Cosmetics. And then I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head that would be a perfect match for the tones right now. So I'm going to mix a bit of these 2 shades from NARS. These are the Soft Matte Tinted Lip Balms in the shade Touch Me and Brief Encounter. Touch Me is like this nice rusty red-ish shade. So I'm just gonna put a bit of that on the bottom lip. See, it's nice, but it's a little too bold. So I'm just gonna pat my lips together a little bit. I want a hint of that color. And Brief Encounter is like a nice brownie nude shade for my skin tone. So it's gonna mute it out a touch. Yeah, that's fun. Very 90s-esque paired with this look. I like it. Okay, so here is the finished final look. I think everything turned out for the good at the end there. I really like all of these colors paired together. So now giving you a little first impressions review. I think the things that I was most impressed by, or the things I'm leaving feeling the most excited about, are the brushes. I really, really like the quality of them. They are fun to use and they look absolutely stunning. They're going to stand out a ton in my little brush case here. The melt brushes are fantastic and I love how fun they look, but they're also very high quality. And I was also very impressed by this gel eyeliner. I can't believe how bright it is and how creamy it was. It was very easy to use and it feels exactly like the other ones I have in my collection and that I use quite often. So I'm excited to have yet another color in that. I also really like this palette. I do feel very inspired by it, and I really like how they revamped the shimmer shades in here. They feel very high quality and smooth. They're not crumbly whatsoever. Same goes for the mattes. I've always loved the Melt mattes, but these ones feel delightful as well. I do really like how this one is laid out, and if you do too, I don't think you'd be disappointed in this palette at all. I think it's going to be a fun one to have on hand when I want to do something colorful. Definitely keep your eyes peeled this month because I am going to do a few more looks with this one for sure. I feel very excited to have it. I really enjoyed the blush palette as well. I don't know if this is ever going to be like an all-time favorite of mine, but I do like the range of tones that we get in here. I think the only things I would say to stay away from in this collection are the lipsticks. They're just not my favorite formula, if I'm being honest. I feel like there's a lot of other great options out there. But that's going to be it from me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. If you did, please give this video a like. It would help me out so very much. I'll make sure to link all of the products I used in today's video in the description down below as always, and I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.